My name is Chad Belding, and I'm an American hunter. Hunting is in my DNA. That DNA has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. In my mind, there is nothing more important than getting the youth involved in the great outdoors. Do yourself a favor and look back at all the memories and all the photographs of when you started hunting as a kid. Look at the ones when you're holding your first jackrabbit, your first pheasant, or your first mule deer as you sat there and posed with your father with the biggest smile across your face that you could ever imagine. In short, there's nothing like being raised in the outdoors. So grab your kids, grab a gun, and let's go hunting. You know, as hunters and conservationists, we all know how important the next generation is and how important they're going to continue to be for the next several years. We have to pay attention to this, guys, and that's exactly how we feel here at Dead Dog Walkin, the Bandit Nation. This week's episode, we got my brother Clint's sons, Chance and Caden Belding, out in the field. They're chasing coyotes and badgers with Clay and Clint, and I'm telling you guys, it makes me feel good to look back on these hunts and just see the smiles and all the questions that Chance and Caden have. They love it. They're eating up with calling ducks and geese and predators and whatever else they can get their hands on. They love shooting bows and rifles and shotguns. And to me, that's what it's all about, guys. You're going to love this. Youth in the outdoors, Northern Nevada coyotes and badgers coming at you this week on Dead Dog Walkin.
Well, she hated country music with a passion. Said that stuff all sound the same to me. But she liked his boots and faded Levi fashion. So when he asked her out, well, she agreed. Well, they ended up on old Route 44, where Folsom Prison had her begging him for more. When he turned it out, right up to your left.
I saw this badger and Uncle Clay didn't even believe me.
Woo! Right at 10. Shoot him. No, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Woo!
Baby. Good spot, man. That was awesome, dude. Here, sit down with me.
I mean, to me, it's funny. You got two adults that have been in the stand thousands of times. I don't know if thousands, but literally hundreds of stands we've done over the last 15 years. And it takes a 6-year-old to spot this badger coming in. And he's literally telling them, hey, coming right here. And it's like they don't believe him. They either can't hear him or they don't believe him. But man, Chance, he's the man. He knows exactly what he's looking for out there. If he sees something that's not natural, if he sees a magpie flying, he knows that he needs to start looking. Inspect the brush. Is it moving? Does he see a coyote coming in? Badgers are hard to spot. 6-year-old Chance Belding spots it. Great job, buddy.
A badger?
Where was he? Did you see where the badger was when you first saw him?
Yes.
Wasn't he back over here behind you when you first saw him?
No.
Where was he? You saw him when he was way down here?
Yeah.
You did? Yeah, he took his time. He didn't respond to the little lip smack and mouth sounds. He liked that. He liked that rabbit sound.
I've got my hands on your picture. Got my eyes on a note that you wrote.
Out here with my little buddy Chance, and after the 4th series, me and him both spotted. He saw it even before me. Clay didn't believe in what it was. He thought it maybe was a bird he was pointing to, and sure enough, this thing did almost a full 360 around us. And Clay finally spotted it when it got up and to our left, and it was kind of interesting. He wouldn't respond to the little lip smacks and the mouth sounds, but you blow on that dead rabbit, and he would just, start trouncing towards us. So I turned that back on a time or two and got him back out in front of us, and you saw the results there. That was pretty neat.
Become a fan at facebook.com/BandedNation.
I'm Caden Belding, and I love coyote hunting.
So we live right up the road from Uncle Clay's house, so we spend a lot of time over there having dinner, shooting the breeze, and the boys love playing the Wii. They're on the Wii all the time. They love their hunting games, constantly asking me, when can we go do the real thing? When can we go do the real thing? So we had a perfect day planned. We ended up having perfect weather and decided to get out and show them what the real thing was like. So here we go. We sit down to our first stand. Halfway through my first series, literally, the coyote comes charging about as hard as a coyote can charge, stops 80 yards off to my hard left, broadside. Wow, it couldn't get any better than this.
Shoot him if you can.
So I turn my sights on this dog, and I don't know what it is. It might be the pressure of the kids. I can't explain it, but I miss.
We're just gonna walk right over here, okay? You gotta be quiet. Let's go. See if you can trick another northern Nevada dog.
It's not like you needed a reason to do it. You ripped and you tore just before we threw it away. Alone in this home that you ruined, you could not defend my best friend you were screwing that day. Your alibis are drowning in lies, and further and fall unless you call to say I hit the ground and you weren't around. Did you forget the net or put it away? Never asked to fall apart or give back this heart. Only wanted you to see the damage relieved from when you shattered me. You shattered me.
You got him?
He tried to backdoor us, but he didn't do it.
He tried to backdoor us, but it's not happening to me. It's not happening to me, baby.
What do you think, dudes? You guys never saw him, huh?
He's down below us a little
He
bit.
came way down here from the right.
I saw him way down. He was like,
Oh, his leg, you saw his leg? Hornady, 22-250.
what's the goal you shot?
Right there, bud, look at it. Hornady.
Dad, look it.
Only wanted you to see the damage relieved from when you shattered me. You shattered me, yeah. I still want you back, though I know you're no good to me. I still want you back, 'cause I got a faith this just says you've given me.
I
I love getting out with Chance and Caden, especially because I know how excited they get after we're successful, or anytime they get out. You know, it makes me feel good that they're having a good time, and it makes them want to come back more and more. And I can't wait for my son Chase to get a little bit older, because he's going to want to come hunt with his cousins and his uncle, especially his dad.
Guys and girls, we're back at you with another tip of the week, brought to you this week by K&N Air Filters. Today you're watching the show, and we got a lot of involvement with youth. Chance and Katie, you know, they're 6 and 8 years old, and we love hunting with them. There's not a better feeling, in my opinion, than seeing the excitement or the enjoyment or the laughing or the smile on a kid's face when something happens in the outdoors, and he gets excited, whether it's reeling in that first trout or that bass, or seeing that coyote charge the call, or that flock of mallards or geese coming to it, or shooting your first mule deer. There's just something about the power of kids in the outdoors that turns us on, and everybody here at the Bandit Nation really enjoys being out here with kids, and being with Chance and Kate and watching them grow up out here like we did with my father. It's just a real joy to us. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what we do to prepare them, you know, getting them ready, shooting their BB guns, talking to them what they can expect and what our expectations of them are going to be, whether it's staying quiet in the blind, hiding in the blind, staying still, following directions and instructions, and, you know, and just in taking the entire hunt in. And when you're talking about going hunting with kids, you really got to drive for confidence. There's nothing worse than taking them out 4, 5, 6 times in, you know, -8-degree weather when it's freezing cold and nothing's working. The coyotes aren't coming to the call, or the ducks aren't responding to a call, or nothing's flying. And you got to pick those days that you think you're going to have your best opportunity to maximize success. And I'm telling you, that success is going to breed confidence in those kids and the smile on their face, and they're going to wake up the next morning asking you, when are we going again, Dad? Hey, Uncle Chad, Uncle Clay, when are we going hunting again? I want to go. Give me a call. Give me a gun. Let's go shooting. And that's what it's all about to me. If you strive for success in the field, it's going to breed confidence into those kids. And if you have the right approach with it, they're going to follow your instruction. If you hunt right, if you're ethical, if you scout hard, if you hide right, if you take your concealment serious, if you practice your shooting, if you practice your calling, those kids are going to follow along. As long as they see it paying off and your efforts are paying off with success, they're going to follow right in your footsteps. I guarantee it. So guys, that's your tip of the week. Work with your kids. Pick the days out that you think you're going to have your best opportunity for success. Maximize it. And I'm telling you, the confidence is going to be there. They will not be able to wait to get in the field with you again. That's your K&N Air Filters tip of the week. We'll be right back with more Dead Dog Walkin'.
Hey, this is Chance Belding. Stay tuned for more Dead Dog Walking.
Follow us at twitter.com/banditnation.
I'm Caden Belding, and I only shoot Hornady.
My brothers, Clint and Clay, they're awesome hunters. I'm telling you, their instincts are second to none, in my opinion. Whether they got the shotgun, the rifle, the bow in their hand, they know what they're doing. One thing that Clay's good at is scouting. And when he told me that he found a honey hole because of all the livestock in the area, all the chucker, all the quail, all the water and the vegetation around, I believed him. And I'm telling you guys, we have never called this stand and not called in a coyote. And that's the reason that Clay calls it the honey hole. I love it. I can't wait to get back there year after year. Check this hunt out.
Looks like the river is lost and found. Looks like the river is lost and found.
So here we are at our honey hole. This spot always produces dogs, usually multiple dogs. So we get a few series in, and sure enough, a dog comes in, backdoors us, and wins us, and she takes off. But knowing that this spot always produces, we just stay on the call And before I know it, this dog comes up out of this ditch, and I don't even have time to get my shotgun up, so I got to take this dog literally probably about 8 steps with my rifle, and it turned out to be beautiful.
For more inside scoop, go to banditnation.com.
I'm Caden Belding, and I shoot Howler rifles.
This old Dodge van, things ain't going the way we planned, but we're all doing the best we can out here on this honky-tonk road.
Wow, nice shot, Dad.
He got hammered. Okay, so you see that? So I ejected my shell, and I got to double check to make sure I don't have any bullets in there. Okay, then I close that back up, and then I put it back on safety.
Safety's always been a big issue with us here at Dead Dog Walkin. My philosophy is if you teach your kids when they're young, they'll develop good habits, and when they get older, they'll stick to doing the right thing. So a lot of times, what I'll do is we'll go out with the BB gun. We'll set up some cans, we'll set up the targets, and let them get used to pointing the gun in the right direction, making sure the safety's on, things like that. So when they get older, they already have that foundation, and they're ready to go when it's the real thing.
Shot him through that bush.
Yeah, stand up.
Man, that coyote, he was. I think it's a female. I think she was out there, and she was being real cautious. We had a crosswind, and again, Chance is back here on the camera, behind the camera. Look at the camera there, dude. We got this coyote come in. We had 4 different magpies setting up around us, so we knew there was something out here in this flat. We were just being real patient. And then this last magpie, furthest to the left, sat down, and then pretty soon Clay spotted the coyote coming through the brush, and Chance was doing a really good job of sitting still. And boy, she just stood up there, shining in the sun, staring at us, sniffing, putting her nose up in the air, ears were flashing back and forth, and I could hear Chance moving his feet a little bit, and Clay saying, "Be quiet, don't move." And he kept trying to stay as still as he could, and finally, we let the fur fly, baby. We're gonna go check him out.
I'm Caden Belding, and we love to hunt.
As long as Chance and Caden and Chase coming up and Alyssa, as long as they want to keep going, we're going to keep taking them. We'll literally drop everything we're doing to get these kids in the field. With my schedule, I'm on the road a ton, and thank God they have a father and an uncle like Clay that can get them out in the field like they do a bunch. I love the time I get to spend with them. Guys, get the kids out there. Think about the next generation. Think about the conservation part of this. We have to keep growing this sport. Get them off the Wii's, get them off the video games, get them off the couch, get the bag of Doritos out of their hand, and get them into the field. I'm telling you guys, there's nothing else like it. There's not a better lifestyle or a better upbringing for a kid. I truly believe that. I'm not trying to preach to you. Please don't take it that way. Just get them in the outdoors and let them see those sunrises, those sunsets, those dirt roads, listen to that country music with their uncles and their dads and their moms. There's nothing like it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We love bringing it to you. DeadDogWalkin.com. Check us out, please. See you right back here next week.